English Leap Podcast.
From Speak English with Class.
Hello, wonderful listeners out there. Welcome to the English Leap Podcast, your go-to podcast for learning English and growing through life. I'm Crystal, and I'm your host for today. Wait, you might be wondering, where's the usual duo? Where's Aaron and Evan? Well, let me tell you, they're taking a little break, just for the weekend. You see, Monday and Wednesday, that's their time. But Saturday, Sunday, that's our time. So every weekend, it's just me and you, relaxing, slowing down, and learning English in the softest, gentlest way. So hey, how are you today? I hope your weekend is off to a gentle start. And I'm here with you again, just talking slowly, softly, like always. No pressure, no grammar rules. Just me sharing a little piece of my day in slow English for you. We'll do this every weekend, maybe on Saturday, maybe Sunday. Just quiet, cozy talks, like a friend speaking to you. So, friends, how was your day today? I know, weekends are usually slower for most of us. I didn't wake up early either. I usually get up around 7 on weekdays, but today I just stayed in bed until almost 9. I wasn't even sleeping, just lying there, looking at the ceiling, listening to the quiet. It felt nice. And honestly, I didn't want to get up because, my wisdom tooth is hurting. You know that big tooth we get at the very back of our mouth? It grows late, usually in our 20s, and often causes problems. That tooth is called a wisdom tooth. Sounds fancy, right? Wisdom, like something deep and intelligent. But trust me, when it starts hurting, it doesn't feel wise at all. So, yep, that little troublemaker is still hurting. It's not strong enough to make me cry, but just annoying enough to ruin my peace. And I have a dentist appointment this afternoon. Now, I'm not scared of dentists, but I don't love them either. I just really hope they don't ask me too many questions while my mouth is wide open. You know what I mean? Anyway, I finally got out of bed, walked slowly to the bathroom, and just stood there for a few seconds. Everything still felt a little foggy. Let's take a small pause here. That word, foggy, is a soft way to say that things feel unclear or blurry. It comes from the word fog, that white mist you see outside sometimes when the air is thick and you can't see far. So when your mind feels foggy, it means your thoughts are slow, or still waking up. Okay, where were we? Yes. So everything still felt a little foggy. I brushed my teeth gently because of the pain. Then I washed my face with cold water to wake myself up. I didn't shower right away. Sometimes I wait until after my appointments. So I put on a big t-shirt, my cozy pants, and slowly walked into the kitchen. First thing, tea, always. I made a big cup of ginger tea and stood by the window while it steeped. Steep. That word, steep, means to let something sit in hot water so it can slowly release its flavor. When we make tea, the tea bag or leaves need to steep for a few minutes. It's like the tea is taking a warm bath. Okay, back to the story. So I made my tea and stood by the window while it steeped. The world outside felt slow too, like it was also taking a break. I saw a cat sitting quietly on the wall, 2 birds flying in circles, and a man watering his plants one by one. It was peaceful. For breakfast, I had to keep things really soft. My wisdom tooth was still aching, so I skipped anything crunchy or hard. I made some warm oatmeal, just oats, milk, and a little honey. I added a few soft banana slices on top. It wasn't fancy, but it felt gentle and comforting. I sat down, took a sip of tea, and slowly ate one spoon at a time. No phone, no noise, just me, my warm breakfast, and that lovely weekend silence. After breakfast, I rinsed my bowl, refilled my tea, and just sat there for a little longer. I wasn't in a hurry. I had time. My dentist appointment was at 11:30, and the clinic isn't far, maybe a 15-minute walk from where I live. So around 11 o'clock, I grabbed my small shoulder bag, tied my hair up, and put on my shoes. I didn't wear anything fancy, just a loose hoodie and jeans. The weather was soft, not too sunny, not too cold. The kind of day that feels like it's on your side. As I walked down the street, I passed a little grocery shop where I usually buy fruits and vegetables. Let's pause. This word, vegetables, can sound tricky. A lot of people say it like this, vegetables, slowly and with every syllable. But in natural English, we often say it faster and smoother. Vegetables. Only 3 sounds. Let's try it together. Slowly. Vegetables. One more time. Vegetables. All right, where were we? Yes, I was walking down the street. So I passed the little grocery shop where I usually buy my fruits and vegetables. I waved to the man who works there. He always gives me the ripest bananas. The sidewalk was quiet. Just a few people walking, a dog barking in the distance, and a breeze that felt like it had nowhere to be. I reached the clinic a bit early, so I sat outside for a few minutes. I could already feel the nervous energy in my stomach. That tiny fear we all have before sitting in the dentist's chair. Nothing serious, just that weird feeling. I took a deep breath, looked at the plants in the little garden outside the clinic, and went in. The waiting room was quiet, a little too quiet. I sat down in one of those plastic chairs, you know the kind, slightly cold, never very comfortable. I looked around. There was an old magazine on the table and a little fish tank near the wall. I wasn't reading, just existing. After a few minutes, the nurse called my name. I stood up slowly, took another deep breath, and followed her inside. The chair was clean, the lights were bright, and the dentist gave me a small smile and asked, "Still hurting?" I nodded and mumbled, "Yeah." Lower right side. He checked my wisdom tooth gently, tapping here, tapping there, asking if it hurt. And yeah, it did, but not in a scary way, just uncomfortable. He said, "Looks like it's pushing through." Nothing serious, just a little inflammation. Let's pause here. The word inflammation means swelling. When part of your body becomes red, sore, or puffy, like when your gums feel irritated or your throat hurts a little. That's inflammation. It's pronounced inflammation. Let's say it together slowly. Inflammation. One more time. Inflammation. Great job. So the dentist said it was nothing serious, just a little inflammation. No need for surgery, just rest, soft food, and warm saltwater rinse. I nodded. I was relieved. You know that feeling? When something's not perfect, but at least it's not scary. Yeah, that kind of relief. I paid at the front desk, thanked them politely, and stepped back outside. The sun felt a little warmer now. And the breeze? Softer. On the walk home, I moved slowly. I wasn't in a rush. I passed by the park and stopped to sit on a bench. I watched 2 kids chasing each other with paper airplanes. A woman was sitting in the grass, talking to her dog like it was a small child. And me? I just sat there, sipping water from my bottle, letting the quiet wrap around me like a blanket. When I got home, I took a quick shower. Not too hot, just warm enough to feel clean and soft again. I put on my favorite old t-shirt, the one with tiny holes and memories, and curled up on the couch with a blanket. I made another cup of tea, this time chamomile, and drank it slowly. Last pause. This tea, chamomile, has two ways of saying it. Chamomile or chamomile. Both are correct. It's soft, calming tea, good for relaxing. So, I made a cup of chamomile tea and curled up under my blanket. I just lay there staring at the ceiling for a while. Not thinking, not planning, just being. I think I fell asleep for a bit, maybe 30 minutes. I didn't even realize I had drifted off. But when I woke up, I felt calmer, lighter, like the day had pressed a reset button. Did you notice that phrase? Drifted off. It means to fall asleep slowly and gently, like a boat drifting away on calm water. It's soft, unplanned. You don't even notice it happening. Say it with me, drifted off. Great. So yeah, that was my Saturday. Nothing big, nothing perfect. Just a slow, quiet day, with tea, a dentist visit, and little moments of peace. And I'm really glad that I got to share it with you. If you're still listening, thank you. You don't have to remember every word. You don't even have to understand everything. Just being here. Just listening. That's enough. That's how you grow. Bit by bit, word by word, moment by moment. I'll be here every weekend. Maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday. Just talking with you. And Aaron and Evan, don't worry. They'll be back with their amazing episodes on Monday and Wednesday. But this little space, this slow, peaceful corner, it's ours. Until next time. Take care of yourself. Drink something warm. And remember, you're doing better than you think. Bye for now.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.